Hello guys, good morning. How are we doing? Yeah, today we're going to be talking on investments. We usually have usual investment discussion. So today I'll be talking on why you should buy more of Bush by 2025. Why you should buy more of Bush. What has helped me today to be where I am today is as a result of understanding the power of buying Bush. I like buying Bush. I like buying bushy places. I like buying undeveloped environment. If you see Lucas, you never hear or you can't hear that Lucas bought land inside GRA or buy house GRA. No, don't do that. My specialty is buying Bush because I understand the business of Bush. So I'm going to tell you the reason why you should buy more of Bush by next year. When I mean buy more of Bush, whether you are buying single land, buy places that are not yet well developed. You know why? Because that is where the money is. Now, there's a concept in real estate that is called urban agglomeration. Now, urban agglomeration concept says that as a result of the geometric progression of population, there is always a tendency for migration towards the rural environment from the urban environment. Why? Because as population increases, there's going to be high demand in property or housing deficit. So as housing deficit begins to increase, there's going to be a surge or a shock wave in the housing price, such that there's going to be surge in the housing price. So as the housing price begins to increase, people who cannot afford will now start migrating towards the rural environment, meaning places that are closer to the urban environment. That's the meaning of urban agglomeration. So now understanding that concept alone will tell you that Nigeria population is about, as according to the projection that I read some months ago, it was projected that in 2030 the population of Nigeria would have been hitting 300 million population. So that shows that our population is going to be highly great, massive, and terrible. So there's going to be high demand in housing. So if there's going to be high demand in housing, also there's going to be high demand in school. There's still going to be a high demand in eatery. There's going to be high demand in hotels. There's going to be high demand in what's called anything, even hospital, anything real estate. There's going to be high demand because people are going to be needing land to inhabit, whether in business, in filling station, or any other thing. So that's the reason why if you are going to be spending or investing your money in a place that is already populated, you are going to have a little downturn in return of investment. Why? Because people may start migrating from that place because the price of things in that developed environment where you are pumping your money into will be how do I describe it? The price will be going up, and the people who cannot afford it, the percentage of people who may not be able to afford it, we want to migrate to places that are now developing. Now, there's always a metrics that I use of the power of leverage. In the abundance of small, that's where you make a lot. So people want to sell a property of 200 million, but before you can get a client that can buy a property of 200 million, it may take you 6 months. But I can sell a property of 400,000, and I know the population of people that is going to buy that 400,000 naira property. I can get 1,000 clients because it's affordable. So now that's the reason why you should now be targeting the rural environment, targeting some of the properties that you'll be hearing that are in an environment that is not yet well developed but has prospect. There are landmarks that gives that location prospect. Just like our estate, like in the place of Auchi, we started from 900,000. Now, if you want to buy a plot there, it's 2.5 million. If you don't even need it. Like we started in what's called one estate, 700,000 naira, Peace Palace estate. If you don't have 1.6 million, I don't even need it. So because of the landmarks that when we saw it, we knew that this place is going to blow. And as I'm talking to you, people are building houses there. People are migrating there. People wants to go there because they are tired of paying house rent. Are you getting the point now? So that's why you should now start pumping your money there, because the graph of financial, or the graph of growth, or the graph of financial inflow into that environment is now is still at the bottom. Like in the place, let's take an example of GRA, for example. Now the graph has already passed the middle. It's already around the 70-80%. That's why if you see a property in GRA, for example, that is 300 million, by next 2 years you'll still be hearing like maybe 320 million, 310 million. You cannot hear 500 million. Why? Because the development there has already reached its peak. So the price also has also reached its peak. So, but if you buy from a developing environment, which has not even started, the price we start what going from the beginning. We start going from the beginning until it hits the peak. Are you getting the point now? So that's how to invest. So some of the property that you think you are buying 500,000 naira today, you may sell them for 10 million naira tomorrow if you understand the metrics of urban agglomeration. Sorry, I want to buy something. I'm distracted. Peace.
I'm coming right like a comet. Focus. Anytime when I try to focus, yeah, show the fit lemon. Focus. Many things want change my focus. Shy you go the flow like water. Only go the burn like fire. Shawty wanna leave me go. Now I know why you say they bring me down.